What was I gonna do? I had gone back to LA and made another picture. But now I was running on borrowed money, and my self-respect wouldn't let me keep doing that. Drugs kept the lid on, but I couldn't sell enough of them to keep myself supplied. I was at a dead end. Well, no one was going to keep Darren Peck in a damn cage. I had a life to live. I was going to put up the good fight. But I wasn't going to be a performer. Not anymore. Who was I kidding? I was getting too old to portray a real punk and let it all hang out. And some of those other singers prancing around just didn't cut it for me. I couldn't go back. There was so much to not go back to, like cruising around the dusty oil fields near the family farm before my parents died. Forward was the only way to go. I had a beer with a buddy of mine who had started a small booking agency. He handled female mud wrestling acts and suggested I consider the same as long as I didn't compete with him. That wasn't going to be a problem. That scene was definitely not for me, but it started me thinking. If you can't sing, or you won't, why not be a booker? So I put out a shingle, a couple of little ads in the hip weeklies and the trade papers, and the tapes started pouring in. Literally pouring, sometimes dozens a day. Punk-style bands. Wannabe punks that didn't quite have it. Big hair bands. When I was king. 60s leftovers. 60s leftovers with a psychedelic slant.
Everybody, put your hands together.
Party bands.
Oh,
yeah. You can't believe how bad most of them were. After some really agonizing weeks, I went back to LA, took meetings, auditioned a couple bands that had halfway decent videos. Soon I was getting some gigs for them, often going with them to whatever shithole town in California they might be playing. But mostly it was that old saying, 15% of nothing is nothing. I branched out, reaching for whatever brass ring I could find. Artsy stuff. Tried and tried, but I was getting nowhere until I found the tribute bands. A lot of bucks to be made there, I heard. You didn't even have to listen to the music. If you'd had half a brain during those years, all you had to do was look at them and you'd know the score. And then there were the tribute bands for the dead rock and roll heroes. Macabre, sure, but they had to eat, and I did too.